Hey guys, it's Naomi, and today I have an unboxing video for you. A couple times a year, pretty much, no, not quite once a season, but maybe 2 or 3 times a year, I will do a haul from Book Outlet because they have really great prices already. It's kind of like overstocked books, so you get remainder marks on some of them, but they're really good prices. And then sometimes they have an extra sale on top of their amazing prices, so yep, I took advantage of their latest sale and decided to do a fall haul. So here is my Book Outlet box. It's always so exciting when this arrives. And I think this is like maybe the 4th time I've ordered from them. And pretty much every time I get anywhere from like 7 to 9 books, like under $40. So it's really good deal. And yeah, I'm just really excited to have these now in my collection. Some of them I had wanted for a while, and others were ones that weren't really on my radar, but because of the sale, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna give these a try. So the first one in the box is The Crown's Game, and this is by Evelyn Skye. What a pretty name. And I don't know much about this one at all. This is one of them that I just kind of saw in the sale, and it piqued my interest because I haven't really read anything, at least not lately, that has to do with like Russian fairy tales or Russian history or just Russian anything. And this one is, I think, set in a fictitious Russia. The inside flap says, I'm probably going to butcher these names, Vika Andreeva can summon the snow and turn ash into gold, and Nikolai Karamov can see through walls and conjure bridges out of thin air. They are enchanters, the only 2 in Russia, and with the Ottoman Empire and the Kazakhs threatening, the Tsar needs a powerful enchanter by his side. So it's, I think they're blending maybe a bit of history with a lot of magic and fairy tale, and it sounds like a really enchanting read, and little blurbs on the back say that it is captivating, transporting, mysterious, fascinating fantasy world. And yeah, I'm just really interested because it doesn't seem like anything that I've read recently, and yeah, really excited for this. This next one, this copy is a little bit shabby. This might have been a scratch and dent that I purchased for even cheaper, but this is the 3rd in a series, and I haven't read the first 2, but these are kind of expensive even on Amazon still, and I want to get the first 2, but I figured I can get this one for under $5, so why not? Because I know I want to read them all. This is, what is this series even called? This is the 3rd one, A Conjuring of Light by V.E. Schwab, and I guess it's the Shades of Magic series. That's what it's called. I don't know much about these at all. I've just heard really amazing reviews, and people have said that if you like, you know, Harry Potter and things like that, that you'll love these. That's pretty much all I need to hear. And really interesting covers. Never seen anything quite like that. These are nice thick books, and I can't wait. I have to get the first 2 before I can even really touch this, but hey, at least I got the 3rd one in hardcover for really cheap. Next one is Windwitch, which is the 2nd book in the Truthwitch series. I read Truthwitch last year, and I think I gave that like maybe 4 stars. I enjoyed that one, and I wasn't going to buy the 2nd one, but then I saw it on sale, and this one actually doesn't even have a remainder mark. It's like brand spanking new, and it's gorgeous, and I'm really happy that I found it on Book Outlet. Again, I think I got this one for only like $5, so yeah, I'll definitely read this. I did like the characters. It just wasn't on like the top of my list to buy the 2nd one for. You know how that happens, but I'm definitely very happy to have this and excited to read it. This one is called Wintersong by S.J. Jones. What a gorgeous cover this was. I heard a lot of talk about this on BookTube when it was released in the spring or late winter, early spring, and it's been on my to get and to read list for quite some time, so when I saw it on there I snagged it, especially because it's hardcover. Book Outlet, it's weird sometimes. The hardcovers will be cheaper than the paperbacks in some instances, so it's kind of a no-brainer. But this one is, I think, a retelling of Labyrinth, if I'm not mistaken, and let's see. Oh, I'm sorry, The Goblin King. But isn't that kind of like Labyrinth? I'm always up for a good fairy tale retelling. I heard great things about this. It seems really magical, and I think it's going to be a wonderful fall or winter read. I probably won't get around to this until winter at this point, but with a cover like that, I think that's perfect. This next one is called The Queen of Blood, Book 1 of the Queens of Renthia by Sarah Beth Durst. And this cover really caught my eye. I had never heard of this before. And yeah, it looks really cool. I just love that image in there. I kind of want to just like melt into that cover and be part of whatever this world is. I think I'm gonna like this. I know they say don't judge a book by its cover, but come on. We all do sometimes, and I'm liking this one. And it has blurbs on the back by Terry Brooks, Tamora Pierce, and Jeff Wheeler, so I feel like I don't even really want to know what it's about yet. I just want to go into it blind. I know that it's going to be a good one, but I'll read a little bit of the inside cover flap. It says, an idealistic young student and a banished warrior become allies in a battle to save their realm in this first volume of a mesmerizing new epic fantasy series filled with political intrigue, violent magic, malevolent spirits, and thrilling adventure. So, yeah. Again, I haven't really heard anyone mentioning this, so I kind of like that, and I will let you guys know what I think once I get around to it. This was a scratch and dent buy, which those ones are marked off even more. And I read like the first one or two Percy Jackson books a long time ago. I think like 7 years ago or something. I really loved it. Just been on my list to get to. I don't read much middle grade lately, but I really do love, you know, peppering my reading list with some middle grade because it's super fun, and especially something like Percy Jackson. So anyways, I got the box set of the first 5, but this was a scratch and dent, so I was kind of worried. I was like, I figured it's in a boxed set, how bad can the scratch and dent be? But it does have a pretty big gash in it. But I think, let's see if it actually like got through to the books, because if the books are still protected, then that's what really matters. Oh yeah, this actually, I usually like keeping books in their boxed sets when they come that way, but this one's pretty damaged. So I'll probably, but hey, the books aren't damaged. Yay! So I got this whole set for 12 bucks, and who cares? I'll have to recycle the case. But all of the books are in excellent, beautiful new condition. I'm really excited. I'm sure I'll fly through these, and yeah, I mean, not much more to say about these. I know they're going to be amazing because I already read the first one and loved it. The last book that I got from Book Outlet in this haul is nonfiction, and for those of you who don't know, I am an entrepreneur and have run a couple of different businesses. So I love reading inspirational books from other entrepreneurs who have been successful, especially female entrepreneurs. And so I saw this one in their sale section, Daring and Disruptive, by Lisa Messenger, and I guess she is the founder and editor-in-chief of Collective Hub, which I'm not too familiar with, but this is a nice slim read, and says Unleashing the Entrepreneur on it. And I love getting inspired and fired up and, you know, fueling my entrepreneur brain with books like this. So that was the whole haul from Book Outlet, but I also wanted to mention, while I have you guys on this video, if you're still watching, I have to mention this gorgeous book, and this is the 10th anniversary deluxe edition of The Name in the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. And look at these red end pages. Oh my god, aren't they so cool? I don't have any books like, well, besides Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor, who has blue end pages. This is the only other book I own that has, you know, that the pages are edged in some sort of color like that. I think that's so cool. This one is a special edition. I can't believe this came out 10 years ago now. This is one of my favorite fantasy series ever, and I'm eagerly awaiting the 3rd book still. But meanwhile, they have just published this one with a beautiful new cover, those beautiful red page edges, and there's over 50 pages of new content in here, including all these little guides in the back about the different currencies, and there's a long note from the author too, little illustrated information, all these things about the world in here. And there are a ton of illustrations, which I haven't even seen them all yet. I've just briefly flipped through and photographed this for Instagram, but I mean, they're super cool. I'll show you another one. So, if you're a fan of this series, or if you've never read it yet, now is the perfect time to start. But I would definitely recommend getting this. It's kind of expensive, obviously. It's a special edition. It's hardcover. It's $40, but so worth it. Mine got a little bit dented in shipping, but I'm so happy to have this in my collection, and I just had to include it in my fall book haul. So that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you can see future videos. And I hope you are having a wonderful day wherever you are. Oh, and let me know if you have any of these books, or if they're on your TBR, or if you've read them, etc. I would love to know. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.